Hey guys, welcome to the Reckless Prem Review Show. We are into game week 3, but the show previously for the last 2 weeks was a members exclusive, so we are opening it up now to everyone. So for those that don't know, let me introduce my esteemed panel. We've got Rich, Eagle-Eyed Football. Many of you may already know. Tariq Talks at the bottom there, representing Arsenal. We've got Leo in the house. And then the two reckless delegates holding down United. We've got Realist and Vibes in the house. What you man telling me?
I'm all good, man.
All good, man. All good.
Happy Tuesday.
Away territory.
Cool.
I know I'm on a untouched ground, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be a good one. But yeah, so much to discuss, so little time. So let's get straight into it. Gonna start off with United, you know. Realist, would you like to take us through the result at the weekend?
I thought we was going to start in a nice, light way, like talk shit about Arsenal. You just got straight to United, yeah?
Yeah. It's best to just rip the band-aid off first, innit? Get our pain and suffering out of the way first.
What can I say, fam? We came back, fam. It wasn't nice, but we came back, fam. It really wasn't nice, to be fair. The fact that the heads didn't really drop like what we used to with them, and they actually showed something to come back, that's a plus, fam. Because, brother,
what were your thoughts?
It's not looking nice the past few weeks.
What were your thoughts 5 minutes into the game, really?
5 minutes? Brother, I told you I was on some Lewis Hamilton thing just to get home, bro. I was speeding, bro. Man almost got a speeding ticket just to get home, to watch the game. Jump in front of the TV. 1 minute in, we already down, fam. Like, what's going on? It was not nice, bro. My head was hurt. It was a madness going on, And then these man talking about, oh, it's not that bad. It's early in the game still. Brother, early in the game. 2-0 down at 4 minutes. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice, man.
What did you make of the goalkeeping? What did you make of the defending? What did you make of the fact that for the first goal, Rashford was the one doing the chasing?
To be fair, as much as Rashford is quick, why is he back, though? Why is he back there, though, to be the one defending, bro? Either there's there's a breakdown in translation there or something, because I don't know why he's there. That don't make no sense to me. At least put Wan-Bissaka and probably Lissandro back there. One is short and the next one's quick. They could defend and be competent there. Why are they in the box, though? I don't get it. Were you
surprised that Onana stayed on his line? He was kind of in two minds if you should come out.
Let's be honest, yeah. Brother, he looked like he was breakdancing, fam, with that first move, bro. I don't know what happened there, fam. Man was doing the Scotty Too Hotty stuff from WWE, fam. I don't know what's going on there, bro.
He was prepping for carnival still.
Bro, man want rave, yeah? Brother, no raving, fam. Trying to keep a clean sheet, big man. It was a bit mad.
Were there any positives to take out of it, though, for you?
Well, the one positive is second half FC is back in full effect, yeah? That's what we will for probably 3 seasons now with second half FC, if we're being honest. We always play for one half of football. You see that 11 minutes out of one thing there? That almost killed me, fam. That almost killed me, bro. Bro, blow the whistle, fam. We don't need all this extra time, bro, because it was not looking good, fam. The way we had to defend, these man were down a player, and the way we had to panic just to keep it at 3-2, it's not nice, bro. It's not nice.
So just quickly, big up Pav, becoming a new member of the channel. Big up. KG.
Yeah, big up Pav, man.
Appreciate all the support there for KG, 100%.
Vibes, what did you make of the second half, bro?
I'm glad you said second half, because I initially missed the first half.
We know.
So I looked at my phone, it said 2-0 Forest. I thought, nah, this ain't legit. This is a typo or something.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Vibes is a bit of a night owl, so on weekends he only wakes up for second half of games come 3 o'clock kickoff.
Now listen, I watched the first half back here. The first goal again, a realist made a good point. Why don't we keep Lissandro back from corners? Because let's be honest, he ain't really the tallest, is he? So, and we can't take corners, but it's funny how they scored from our corner and we can't score from our own corners.
Yeah, it's an absolute madness.
The Onana thing, I'll give him a bit of credit. I think he got done by the faking it, like he dummied him twice. So I think that was that.
But Vibes, do you think if he kept Lissandro back on that corner, he's going to do much better winning that header against Taiwo Wanyi?
No. I think if he's where Rashford is, because obviously Rashford's an attacker. I think if Martinez is there, he'll make the tackle early.
If he can get there, because Rashford's quite quick though as well.
Yeah, no, that
Rashford's
is true.
pace kind of
That is
got him to that.
I was quite
Yeah, but
shocked
the
with
thing
how
is,
quick
though,
a one he was.
The thing is, though, we know as a defender, you know how to put your body in position to win these type of positions. He's just flat-footed, bro. And guy just blowed past him. He didn't even try.
No, but
When he
Tariq
was
does make a
chasing
point
back, though, he couldn't catch him.
that guy's quick, you know. He is.
He was
quick.
he's rapid. Yeah, I saw it against us in the first game of the season. Yeah, Forest ain't easy, is it? It's not. It's not
No,
the
no.
they're
That
not
second goal, I know he hit him in the face, yeah, but nobody jumped for the ball.
Yeah, Willy Bolly, yeah.
And listen, second half,
Casemiro in the first half, I don't know how he missed that chance, you know. What did you guys make of that one?
that was Vitesse. That was a Casemiro.
Come on, Vitesse. Now, it was harder to do what he did than to, bro. I don't know what he did, man. That's a madness.
I think Aurier did quite a good job though in making it difficult for him, because no way did a Casemiro think that was breaching the front post, as Aurier slipped or went for the header, whatever he did.
Come on, Oreo.
Bro, that's what he's defended like a biscuit there. He just went to pieces. It was ridiculous. The way
Listen,
he
one
just
positive, yeah. I'll take what I can get. Anthony Cross with his right foot. I'm taking it.
But who to the vibes?
That doesn't matter. He achieved something, so.
He achieved greatness.
So wait, you really holding on to that, yeah?
No,
At
listen,
least
the
you got
comeback
3
was good
points
there.
this weekend. Come on, man.
I don't get why everyone's saying it's not a pen. To me, it's a clear penalty, but, you know.
No.
I
I
mean,
ain't thinking the pen, though.
That's pretty much the
Obviously.
only highlight, really, T, is that somehow we've come away with 3 points, but we're all sat scratching our heads, not knowing how.
No, we played better than them, second half especially.
Remember what I said? Remember what I said to you last week or the week before about Onana, bruv? Yeah, the guy is a donut in goal. Literally, he's a donut in goal. He is literally, like Julio says, back in the day, he had the defense in front of him in last season. This season, unfortunately, Man United's defense is shambolic, and he's just added another shambolic to the shambolic. Basically, he's not. I do not rate him as a goalkeeper. He's just got all that.
Oh wow, really?
Speaking about that defense, is it going to get even better with Cucurella?
Please take
Jesus.
You know what? Out of the 3 options,
Coach Steve, yeah,
he's probably the best one.
I'll tell you what, we've left it all last minute again, haven't we? We're just scrambling with 2 days to go in the deadline, and we're just trying to get as many loan signings in as possible. What do you guys make of that? What do you guys make of who are the other ones? There's Cucurella, Marcos Alonso. I heard we were linked to. That was a madness.
Wasn't
Regulon, yeah.
And Regulon, Jesus.
Well, and even Rico Henry from Brentford.
Madness.
He's a good fullback.
I think so as well. I think he's a decent player still.
Yeah, I think they made some progress on the Cucurella one. Someone in chat will have to update us on that one, but it's all going on tonight.
And we submitted like a inquiry or a bid or something like that for the Cucurella.
Yeah. I think there's an offer on the table. I think they're talking.
Some people are saying it might be a 7 million loan fee. Some people saying 5. So I'm not sure.
If it's a 7 million fee, I can't see it without being some sort of obligation or option to buy.
Yeah, for how much though? How much would that buy me? This is Chelsea.
It'll be ridiculous.
Try to shag us, fam.
Listen, they spent 62 on him. They would want to crawl back the majority of that, I'd assume.
At least 35.
Which at least. But 7 million for a loan fee is magic.
I don't know with him. But do you think he was just a system player? Because everyone looked bad last season at Chelsea.
That is true. Everyone did look bad.
Coach Steve, yeah, everyone know who Coach Steve is. Cucurella.
I wanted to call Cucurella something else, but I don't know if I could say it on the show. So
yeah, I know you want to call him. All right.
Coach Steve, bro. If you haven't seen Big Mouth, this is Cucurella, bro. Coach Steve.
And Alonso, we'll leave that guy out.
Yeah. He basically said he don't want to come though. He just said that though.
Just a quick question for you United fans out there. What's the bigger concern? Is it now the midfield or is it that fullback position? Because obviously the Luke Shaw injuries come out of the blue.
Bro, Varane's injured now as well.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's
what
the
fix
real
first,
calamity there.
It's a sticky one actually. Because
listen, we need a backup striker because Højlund's pretty much the only one, and he's just coming back from injury now. Martial can't really be relied upon. So ideally, you need another signing as a backup striker. Need a midfielder, definitely. A DM, preferably. The only one we've been linked with this week is Højbjerg. But we're in a position where we can't even turn our nose up at that. That would be a welcome addition right now.
You know how deep in there, bro. Think about this. Varane is injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lindelof, we know he gets injured as well. So think about Varane and Lindelof injured. Luke Shaw's injured right now. You know what that means? That means either Slabheady one, fam, or Mr. Evans, bro.
Yeah, it's not
Jonathan.
You know how bad it
it's
is that
not looking good.
Maguire's now asking for a loan because he wants to still secure the United bag. That is
Rich, he's a proper waste man.
He's trying to have his cake and eat it too, fam. He's taking the brother.
How are you going to turn down the move and then ask for a loan, bro? It's mad.
Nah, you know what? Let me mute you. You are talking about Maguire. I don't want to get myself answered.
Nah, he's
it's an absolute madness. But in the position we find ourselves in, we can't afford to let no one go. So, yeah, it's mad. If they were smart, they would bring in someone like a Tadibo, but we'll have to see in it. We'll have to see. I'm not.
No, we can't unless that.
Unless he moves.
Unless that guy goes in it, I'll be nice. Unless that guy goes.
Well, at least that's what they're telling us in it. But obviously, they have got the finances if they really wanted to pull their fingers out. But
you know what? To answer Rich's question, I'd rather get another midfielder than a left back. If I'm being honest, a defensive one as well. If it's Gravenberch and that's it, I won't be happy.
Yeah, because he's not a proper DM, is he? So.
I'd rather keep McTominay and get it.
Is there a big difference? And this is mad, yeah? Is there a big difference in Gravenberch and McTominay to you, man?
Yeah, different types of player for me.
No. For what we need, what we trying to do, what we need.
For what we're trying to do. I mean,
exactly.
It's one of those,
so
isn't it?
That's where you have to look at it. It's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, with Gravenberch, really, it's the way I see it. It's an opportunity in it. Like, it's a player with a lot of potential. He's a ball progressor as well. He's someone that, if we can get at the right price, he's someone that can potentially develop. But is he who we need right now? I don't think so. I'd rather we have a DM.
I'm going to throw it out there. I think Maguire's done some Pogba judge. You might need to check your halfway line again, because how is he from 1 minute going to be out the door to next minute? It's like, we actually might need you.
Well, he might have stole some judging that big ass head.
Nah, he's proper finessed it, He's proper finessed it.
I said this to you.
Do you think this is what he was hoping for? He was biding his time.
Brosh, what did I say to you? I said he knows he's going to get in this team somehow. I think Maguire genuinely do think that he might outlast Everton. I genuinely believe that. He think that's why he's not willing to go away on a permanent, because he knows that he could still potentially have a United.
Bro, well, I would love to know who's talking in his ear, man, because brother.
How long has he got left in his contract? How long?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years left, and then the club have got an option to extend for a further one if they want to.
Hey, that might happen, especially Varane's injuries aren't getting much better,
and he's getting older.
Exactly.
What you say?
But you know what's mad? Yeah? I remember Tariq and I was speaking about this. We said the longer the window goes on, the better it is for Maguire. Because Maguire is going to start demanding and acting tough, though, like what he wants.
The players have the power in the end. If they want to leave, then they'll leave, innit? But if they don't want to leave, no matter what the club tries to do.
Yeah, for real. We're paying for all these stupid contracts that we handed out. That's what it is. Under the Ed Woodward regime.
Wow.
Imagine we have to pay this guy to get him to leave, bro.
Madness. Absolute madness.
Who does he think he is, fam?
I won't let the chat's killing me.
Nah, for real. There's definitely some madness going on. But yeah. But yeah, I'm going to use this opportunity to move on swiftly. Let's come to Chelsea. Let's come to the team that, have invested like 900 million, taking on a team that I think the total of the Luton squad cost about 20 million, I think.
30 mil.
Sterling showing the Sterling, innit? Literally.
Like what you did there.
I saw a stat, like since Chelsea been in the Premier League, since the Premier League started, Chelsea spent 3 billion.
Yeah.
That's it. And then Luton has spent 30 million. Interesting.
It's fine.
And
But I'm gonna say
3-0 win. So
3
do we
billion
sort
is
of-
ridiculous, yeah. But in that time, we have won everything you can win at club level. So I'm gonna say yes, it's ridiculous. But if you look at the onus and everything else, we've done what we needed to do. It's just now a refresh, but we're doing it in the wrong way. We're not using, as I said last time, we're not using our club anymore like we used to, like bring young players through. It's all just buy and buy and buy, which is ridiculous, and then sell players to United, which is really helpful. Sorry, lads, but Mount is doing a great job with you lot. I'm just saying.
Have you guys even got cover for left back?
Man,
Have you guys even got cover for left back if you get rid of Cucurella? Like it's only
Colwell.
Chilwell, right?
Colwell as well.
And
Matson,
Because Lewis
And Colwell.
Hall's gone.
Ian Matson.
Hmm.
They don't really.
it is.
They're not really playing with a left back though at the moment, are they? It's more of a wing back formation, so it's a bit. You can be a bit more versatile with that. and
Flexible
add
with that. They
numbers.
can get away with that still.
Yeah, because
He
they
looks
got
like
the
he's
back three,
sticking
innit?
to 3-5-2 this season. It's not bad, to be honest. I like that formation with Chelsea. It just means we're a little bit more flexible, a bit more dynamic. And if Sterling stays what he's doing with what he's doing,
To be honest, Leo, he's been very good this season from the start. But obviously, we saw the returns against Luton. But do you think it's because it was Luton, though, or do you expect him to push on?
he
now?
did well against Liverpool as well. To be honest, I'm seeing Sterling. I know it sounds funny. Every player hits a peak of their, of say greatness, but time to show. And this is his time. I think he did well with City, but then you think about who he had around him, and we can build something around Sterling. And I think Sterling's definitely starting to.
Personally, I think he's somewhat underrated, bro. I think he's very experienced and a good addition.
Totally. And then like thinking about captains and potential kind of leadership, he's starting to show his worth, and it's really nice to see. But as I say, he played a blinder over the weekend, and I know we were playing small opposition, not in regards to the Premiership, but smaller opposition. But he really announced his kind of this is the statement for the season, and then it was just nice to see Jackson actually do something. I thought he was going to moonwalk the ball in, but he did all right, man. He finally stuck one in the net, which is all right. But as I say, I think the season's going to be a long one. I think we're just going to have so
You
many.
got Forest next, I think.
Yeah, they're not easy, man. They're not the walkovers everyone thinks they are, man. I mean, United, not to keep going back to it, but United, they were shown what their potential is, and their striker, I can never say
Awoniyi.
Yeah, honestly, he's getting points up there, man. He's a very, very good striker. Very good. And very strong as well. So, yeah, I'm a bit worried about and a bit apprehensive about Nottingham Forest, to be honest.
Are you expecting any last-minute deals, any outgoings,
I hope
incomings?
not. I can't see anyone else coming to our club, man. Genuinely, I'd rather we...
Bro, I don't think we can name all the players that you lot have signed this summer,
It's ridiculous, bruv. We just need to just get rid of some, like as I say, some dead weight or people that are just not likely to do
I had
this.
to ask Realist about some of them, and he only knows some of them because of like Football Manager and that. It's mad.
Man, you know
Man, like,
there's a
who the
theory
hell are
going
these
around.
brothers, fam? Won the
I
Kid
do have a
FC,
theory
fam. That's what
about
Chelsea
Chelsea.
doing.
What was
Which
that,
week are
Vibes?
they linked with?
One
Are they
that-
linked with your boy Smith Rowe?
Yeah, that was the last thing I read today. Potential getting Smith Rowe.
What?
Yeah.
Linked with Chelsea, yeah? Oh, that is a
Chelsea-
bad move for him.
Sounds like though Chelsea interested, but Arsenal rebuffed it and said, "Yeah, we're not willing to sell to Chelsea." But
Yeah.
I think
don't want to do that to his career, man.
we'll see more like as the window goes on. We've only got a few more days left now, but I doubt that he'll move to Chelsea. And if he did move to Chelsea, it'll be big money. That's 50-60 million you'd have to pay at least.
60 for him.
That's that. Are you sure?
Yeah. We're not going to sell to a rival. We were offering.
I mean, obviously he's a rival, but
big
that's a
money.
lot, you know.
Yeah, it was.
How long has he got left on his contract?
He only signed one not about 2 years ago, which was a 4 year. So might have about 2 years minimum, at least 2 years left. I
Even
think
with English tax, I think that's a lot, though. Especially considering how little you guys have played him.
Yeah, because with his injuries, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But Arsenal, I don't want to sell him. If we was to sell him now, we would have to definitely bring in someone who okay, he's a serious player. But yeah, it's just injuries for him. When he's played really well. As I said, talked to you guys before previously about this in that season 2 years ago. Scored 10 goals, and he didn't even start a lot of the games in that. So he was scoring big goals in big games too.
Yeah, you already know how I feel about him. T. I'm a bit biased when it comes to him. Croydon, De Bruyne.
No, stop it. Don't call him that. He's the Croydon John Joe Shelby at best.
No.
Don't
Just
call him
quickly
that.
though,
That's not nice.
Listen, put some respect on the Croydon, De Bruyne, bro.
there's a question here for you, Leo. Do you think Sterling scores against United this season?
Well, if I knew that, I'd be playing the lottery every week.
He's never scored against United, though, is he?
It could be time to shine, or as I say, it's going to be a long season, man. I can't even predict games anymore, man. Like, look how we turned out against West Ham, and then this week, okay, yes, again Luton FC, but it was just like a different Chelsea team, man. I think every game we're going to have a different kind of approach, and that's the thing with Pochettino. I think he hasn't got his own style. I think he just lets the team do what they need to do and see what they do. Honestly, I don't think Pochettino has any kind of formula, which I've seen in other managers. I think he's a good manager, which is when you got big characters in the team. I think he's able to kind of
manage and settle the team.
Absolutely, and I think that's the difference. At Chelsea, there's a lot of names, and I think he's able to keep them settled, which is good. Unlike where Mourinho has his form, his style, but he pisses off all. Excuse my language, I shouldn't have said that. He completely pees off the big players, basically, and then gets rid of them. Well, I think it keeps them on the. Sorry,
I think that's a bit harsh. Yeah, I think that's a bit harsh because he did really well with a young group of players at Tottenham. And they were a young group, and they were kind of like finding their way. And he got them playing really good football, defensively one of the best teams in the league, and scoring quite a few goals. And getting, I've heard a lot of players, you know, when you speak about his man management, speak about and say how he's like a friend as well as a coach to them. But they did have a good style of play, though. I thought Tottenham.
That can go both ways, though, T. Because you know we had a manager who liked to be friends with the players. Didn't turn out to.
Rashi.
To make a Champions League final with Tottenham is nothing to be sniffed at.
Yeah, no, it's different.
Mate, and Lucas Moura done the business, mate, and that's definitely nothing to be sniffed at because that player...
I was just going to ask, I know Chelsea have a lot of injuries. How long is Ukraine Bolt out for?
Ukraine Bolt,
Is it Ukraine Bolt's out? Who else is out? There's another two players that I just read about today.
I know Chalobah's linked to Bayern, which is an interesting one.
Yeah. They're trying to build some off-key Prem
team.
Team
That's
as well.
mad. That deal don't even make sense to me. That Chalobah one, the Bayern.
But there's another new person that's injured as well for us.
Chukwuemeka?
No. Who's that other midfielder that we just bought? That's what I'm saying. We've got so many players.
You've got so many players now, bro.
Lavia is injured as well. That's it. I read that today. I was just like, wow. Just mental. And then, and Reece James as well, which is unfortunate.
But mind you, the Reece James one doesn't look like too much of a loss, Melo Gusto, debut and that. He's 2 assists.
Gusto, mate. And that and the Sterling, we're all right here, isn't it?
Did you hear the salt from Realist? So basically, Realist likes to scout players, right? And he was talking up Malo Gusto for well over a year. And then he was so gutted when you lot got him.
Bro, look at his face. His face says it all, man. He's just sitting there.
Nah, he's a waste man, bro. I don't speak about those players, bro. He's a waste man, bro. Once he goes to other clubs, waste man. Don't speak about them, man. There. Hope they get relegated as well.
Quality. Yeah, the one issue I see though, Leo, is the fact that how do you sort of
he's a bit salty. What? Sorry, what?
Yeah, the one issue that I see with Chelsea is how do you sort of bridge the gap, like age-wise? Because the only senior players really are you got Sterling and obviously Thiago Silva. And everyone else is just kids, isn't it, really?
It's difficult to say, to be honest. And then, like, as I say, it's just going to take time. That's all I can say. It's going to take time. It's going to be a long season, man. I don't expect miracles this season. I just expect some nice results, things that you can talk about and actually say that even if we don't win the league, it was a good season for us. As a starting point with this new kind of...
I'll tell you what, it certainly makes Fantasy League very interesting. I had an absolute howler this past week. I took out Sterling out of my team, actually. Which I knew might come back to bite me as well before Luton. Like, what are you thinking? And I bought in Mitoma, who did F all.
See, that made no sense though, bro. Sterling had a really good start to the season.
Yeah,
He
he
had
did.
best
He
player
did. Yeah,
against
do you know what it is? It's because I had Sterling first 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, it's going to be one of them ones anyway. He plays really well, but doesn't get me returns. A bit like a
To
Jack
be fair, you
Grealish.
should have listened to the guru of the FPL. You know, I'd tell you what to do. You know, who to
Oh,
come
the
in.
guru, yeah. Where did
Oh,
you
the one who
finish
had
last season?
is injured. Yeah, that one. That guru.
No, you see, the point is, I forgot to change my team, so it worked out. So don't worry
See,
about
my
that.
FPL is looking tragic this season, but my Serie A, I am absolutely battering it. I've 1,500.
Stop mentioning those names. We're gonna
Let's
Oh,
not
listen,
talk
now
about
1,500
FPL. Let's not
people.
talk
I'm
about
11th, man, in the whole.
Had a bad
Ooh.
week on FPL. Let's move on.
Next topic.
Next topic. Let's come on to Arsenal.
Wait.
Oh, wait. No.
I don't want you to do that to Arsenal,
Careful.
please.
I kind of wanted to save them till last.
I don't
though,
want
so-
you to do that.
Is
to
it?
Arsenal.
All right, then. Save. All right.
Yeah, because I don't want to speak about Liverpool last. I don't like them, though.
All right, fair enough. Rich, let's come to Palace, man. A 1-1 draw. What'd you make of it?
Oh wait, Arsenal got boycotted. Nah.
We can talk about Arsenal last.
Yeah, there's not much more to say about this. I'm happy with the point.
Yeah. What kind of activity, if any, are you expecting? Are you confident keeping Decore, or is that a stressful 48 hours ahead?
Come back to me when the window closes. I have no idea. Zero idea what's going to happen. There's tenuous links to Etiquette from PSG. I think the Iheanacho ones are starting to die down because with Mateus Nunes potentially going City, they're going to have the money to spend 20 million for Iheanacho, and I don't think it's worth that much. Personally.
20 million, that's a premium price if Nunes moves in it. So, it's a bump.
Other than that, obviously, Fabrizio 2 days ago went, here we go with Dean Henderson, and we've not heard anything since then. For me personally, like, I'm glad that if Sam Johnson decides to leave, then fair enough, we've got a good keeper in this place. If Sam Johnson stays, then at least we've got a good backup, because Remy Matthews is toilet. But if we don't buy anyone else, I'm going to be very annoyed with spending 15 million when there's other areas we need to address.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of wages he's going to be on
just
for
going back
you
to the
guys
game.
as well.
I have no idea. I don't even want to know. I honestly don't even want to know. But obviously, going back to the game, Wardy got skinned. Shock. It's a great finish from Shada. But Wardy's got to do better defensively there. But second half, we should have won the game based on chances. I think a draw was a fair result, to be honest. Fair play to Anderson. He literally took ownership and said, you know what, if you lot can't do it, I'll do it myself. You know, played a nice 1-2 with IU, and obviously just slotted it between Flecken's legs. Flecken had a great game. I didn't realize how good a keeper he was. So them losing Ray, I was just like, all right, calm. Flecken's actually very decent.
And you've done a very decent job in keeping Wizard and Burmo quiet as well, because they had got off to a flying start this season.
Yeah, no, 100%. And this is what I mean. Going to the G-Tech 8, it's not easy. That's why I'm happy with the point. But it'll mean nothing if we don't beat Wolves on Sunday. You know, so yeah.
And Wolves are in dire straits, so every point counts for them.
No,
I say that as if it doesn't matter for you lot, but you know what I mean. I just don't put you in that sort of. I just don't put you in that sort of relegation battle.
Yeah, Wolves actually beating Blackpool as we speak, fam.
Wait, Rich, Brentford the only London team you've not beaten in the Premier League?
Yeah, we have. I think there's a record now for games against an opposition in the Premier League. It's the 5th consecutive draw.
Okay.
First season, both 0-0. Last season, both 1-1. And this has been 1-1 as well. So
we're getting a 4-4 next.
Listen, I'll keep taking the points away from home. We just got to make sure we win as many home games as possible.
So we've already discussed the best comeback of the weekend. Now let's move on to a second-rate one at St. James's Park.
Go on, bro. I like that.
Yeah. What did you lot make of that game? Because Newcastle looked to be in control. Almiron, I don't know how the hell he didn't score. Newcastle could have had about 3 or 4 goals.
Newcastle high.
And then
That's all it is.
all just went down the drain. I'll start with UT. You look very animated there.
Nah, Newcastle, that's a joke. They're there for the taking. The first 10 minutes, they were cooking Liverpool with 11 men. Yeah, there was. That's how they grabbed the goal. Anthony Gordon ripping Alexander Arnold to shreds. Although, can I just say this as well?
That's your boy.
It's a bit of a joke how he got a yellow card for that when he got fouled and pushed in the back. Right? But that's the new rules and that. So, but he was getting ripped to shreds. It was his error that led to the goal. Virgil van Dijk sending off. Newcastle there for the taking, but no, they can't. They can't.
So hold on. There's a Trent error and a Van Dijk sending off. Yeah, don't go anywhere.
A great weekend for T, innit?
That's his 2 boys, you know, folks. Don't go anywhere.
They
for the one time
actually light skin was struggling.
You see how we thought he was slick? He thought he could just get away with it.
Nah, team like, but they still got the 3 points. That's what matters. That's the
job. But they didn't help. Those 2 losers didn't help.
Well, exactly, but they still got the 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's he's a team light skin. Yeah. Those 2 losers didn't help though.
Nah, Trent was quite good after that though. Bearing in mind he had a yellow card earlier, right?
But you mean after that, T? It was a big howler though, innit? Again.
Yeah, big. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the problem. I'm not backing Liverpool here. I'm going mad at Newcastle. That's what I'm saying. How can you not go and score? To be honest, I thought they didn't really create enough chances either. It was the save from Alisson should really save that. It's not in the corner. He makes it look better because he obviously saved it and he hit off the bar. Almiron off the post, but had better chances there. Harvey Barnes has the chance to square it to Callum Wilson, and then he goes for the shot in the end. And then really, beyond that, they didn't really create much more. And Darwin Núñez comes off.
Do you think the sending off hurt Newcastle?
Yeah, it's not always easier to play up against 10 men because they can't. It sets up. No.
Coming from the team, yeah, I know where you're going with this 10-man thing.
Rich knows what I'm talking about as well, though. Because when you
we're Palace though. No, come on, think about it.
Yeah, don't try to bring Rich in this. Yeah.
How is it's not the same?
With me, when they went down to 10, I felt as if Newcastle were too comfortable.
It kills the game.
They were naive. That is what they were. They were naive.
It completely.
Bro, they're going to struggle. I'm telling you, Newcastle hype.
What you want when you're playing Liverpool, you want them to press you because they will leave space in behind. Well, as soon as that 10 men happened, you don't see Liverpool pressing, and because Newcastle
they really didn't though. They really didn't.
What's Newcastle's identity? They want to keep up that sort of intensity. So when the game's slowing down, they ain't got the creators, the goal scorers in there to break it down. They need space in behind to attack. That's what they need. The Almiron is not good enough in terms of goal scoring and chance creating. Even Callum Wilson and Isak didn't do anything after that. And this is the kind of thing that you see with him. He's very inconsistent. He's on his day, he's unplayable. But there's moments where he goes missing in those games.
Just quickly, T. You just said there that they would have wanted Liverpool to press them, and Liverpool didn't press them. Then what do you expect that what they should then do is just keep the ball?
That's winning. What they tried to, they did, but then Liverpool, that's the longer the game is at 1-0, the Liverpool are always in the game. You need to kill games off. That was the issue.
You know what, though, T? I think we going a little harsh on Newcastle there. Obviously, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but credit needs to go to the club though. How he changed them, because when they changed up from Newcastle was in for it. But even though they was getting chances still, Newcastle was still getting their little chances, but Club made some decisions that was effective in that game, to be honest.
100%. But when you're at home, it's against 10 men with that lead. It doesn't. When you're Newcastle, who finished above Liverpool last year, and we know this isn't the strongest Liverpool team, who played a brand new midfield that they've not played a single game together. They're there for the taking, and if you don't do that in this league, we can be seeing how the top 4 usually ends up with 3 points in between, and that's a big statement. Newcastle haven't beaten Liverpool in years.
For real, it's definitely an exciting encounter between the two clubs. I remember some classic 4-3s back in the 90s. Yeah, that Bruno Guimaraes mistake as well for the winner. Terrible to lose
Now,
in
listen,
midfield at that time.
I agree with Relis. You have to give Klopp credit, yeah. But look, at one point they had a midfield of Curtis Jones and SpongeBob. Like
Curtis Jones wasn't even there.
Bro, and you see that Almiron, yeah, Miggy. We're gonna call him Miggy Azalea from now on. That one season he had, it's not happening again, trust me. But he had the Harvey Barnes when he could have squared. Honestly, Liverpool did well, but that was all on Newcastle for me. Like, if you're 10 men, yeah, you're coming against some. Think about it, bro. 2 midfield pivot of SpongeBob and Curtis Jones.
Yeah, listen, I think it was naivety, bro. I think after the Van Dijk red card as well, they kind of sat back a bit, just thought they could see the game out. It was kind of
mad. But at that point, though, let's be honest, yes, this is where I agree with Tariq at the same time, even though I thought you have to give credit to Klopp, yeah. Van Dijk is off the pitch, fam. This is supposed to be their top defender, right? You should at least take initiative and say, yo, their best defender is off the pitch. We need to at least take the game to them a little more, instead of just waiting for opportunities few and far between. Obviously, Liverpool going to try because they still have talent on the pitch, but you still have to take the game to them because the way Liverpool plays, fam, as Tariq said, you'll always get space. You'll always get space, bro. And, bro, put someone on Trent, fam. You know how to get change on the Trent. Put someone on Trent, causing problems, and you're going to get some finish. But, bro, I don't know how they just decided to, like, we good where we at. We need to go no more. We good where we at, bro. Nah. He should be kicking and bro, he should be cussing them at full time because that's mad.
For real, especially to get caught by the same kind of goal twice from the same area as well.
Hats off to Noodles, man. Really. Hats off to Noodles.
But hats off to him though, because he's
that guy. Took him on my FPL team and he decides to score.
No, you didn't listen to me. See, you didn't listen to. Well,
you're not some guru. Yeah, you forgot to take it.
I forgot.
For those in the chat, guys. For those in the chat. Realist had 3 injuries in his team, and all his subs came on, and one of the subs happened to be Darwin Núñez.
Realist, this happened to me last season. I was supposed to sub someone off, and they got me points. It happened.
I don't care what y'all saying. No, masterclass, bro. Masterclass.
Yeah, whatever.
Now listen, two quality finishes from Noodles.
Quality.
Well, because I watched my team the day before go 2-1 up against 10 men and sit back as well. I hated that. That's not what you're meant to do.
And that's a nice little segue into your game now, T. Exactly. Take it away.
Very frustrating. Definitely very frustrating in a game that we dominated. We created so many chances. It was in a game that we created more chances than Palace and Forest combined. And I thought we played quite well away at Palace, but it's 2 errors. There's errors, 3 goals now in a calendar year, guys. 3 goals in a calendar year that we've conceded in the first minute. Before that, it was 2 goals we conceded in 30 years. 30 years, 2 goals we conceded in the first minute.
Who takes responsibility for that, T?
This is what I'm saying. Like when it's a repeatable issue, that's where you got to question: are the players mentally ready? And you got to look at the coaching staff and the players as well. So you share the blame on that. Are they're not taking the first parts of the game seriously? So the same thing happened at Bournemouth, Southampton, and for the 3 games that we should be winning, and we only won 1 of them. So that's where the real frustration started to kick in, because you're always going like that set up perfectly for Fulham then in that game. That's their game plan, to try and nick something, but you've given it from early, given that incentive. And then the crowd were getting very frustrated. You could see that the players kind of felt that anxiety when they was making indecision with their passing. Kai Havertz was the one mainly doing that and getting a lot of moans and groans from the crowd. Then after that, when Arteta makes a substitution, one thing I wasn't too happy about was not starting Eddie Nketiah. He's been our best attacker this season so far, and you start Trossard. I understand you want to get Trossard minutes, but there's going to be plenty more games coming up in the season to do that. Eddie Nketiah came on alongside Fabio Vieira and Zinchenko, and they made a big impact on the game. And then you get to 2-1, and Saka scores the penalty, and then Fabio Vieira puts it on a plate for Nketiah, and you're thinking, right, that's it. This is whilst the game's still 11 players. That's where you want Arsenal. If you want to look at how Manchester City do this, I know they had a bit of a scare themselves on the weekend, but they control the ball, keep it moving, make it difficult for you to get that ball off, and then when you do press them, they just pump it in behind to their fast players, and bang, they're in. But we didn't do that. We sat back. We gave the Fulham the ball after they went back down to 10 men. Then after, when you're allowing them to have crosses into the box, you need to defend for your lives in that last moment. And then about Saka and Rice and Nketiah at the front post, all falling asleep. Paulinho, who's the man of the match, puts it away. So my frustration is once again errors, lacking of concentration, and not even the the system which everyone's talking about, because the system's there to create chances and create opportunities. We had that, but it's up to the players to put away. This is
talking of the system, a lot of people pointed fingers at Kai Havertz's performance, and they also questioned the manager's decision to play Partey at right back. So what do you make of that?
Can I ask one thing before we continue? One thing. And I saw William, and I know William's an Arsenal fan as well, in the comments there, was talking more on set pieces. You, man, why go on for that, bro? Set pieces, Tariq.
That's what I'm saying, because I see what William's saying in the chat there. Teams are quick to read this formation, 3-2-2, and they'll sit back and allow possession counter. Well, have a look at the 3 goals that we conceded, William. Yeah, the one was a counter-attack from our own corner, like how Man United did. The 3-2-2 thing formation has nothing to do with that, yeah? And then when you're giving the ball away in your own half and putting on a plate to Pereira, formation has nothing to do with that. And then a corner again, formation, nothing to do with it. So the issue is that we weren't creating as many chances at the start, but then now we got improved, and Kai Havertz had plenty of chances. This was his game where he could have look at Leo there. He could have done something. He should have scored at least one in that, and you could see as the game was going on, the confidence was beginning to drain, and that's why he's so polarizing, because there is a player there, but when he's not, when you can see when the confidence is going, he shies away a bit, which is the opposite of what we saw to Fabio Vieira when he came on. Added urgency and intensity. And the final part about Partey is the one mistake that he made for the first goal is he stepped up way too early in that moment, and he left that centre-back position covered. But once again, that goal doesn't happen unless Saka just plays a simple 5-yard pass, which every one of us could do here.
So, is Arteta just doing too much?
I don't think so, because what a lot of the fans are saying is Arsenal need to have different ways of playing against different opponents. We've had the same way of playing, which stopped working last year when teams figured us out and injuries started to occur. We now, I think this way of playing is helping us when we don't have Zinchenko fit and available, and when we don't have Jesus, because Zinchenko played his first minutes against Palace since May, so he's not even had a part to play in pre-season. This helped us in terms of controlling games and limiting the opposition to not many chances, really. That's where, guys, you have to look at. And I only like to use stats to back up things that I've seen in evidence. Arsenal, only Manchester City have a lower XG, conceded, than Arsenal. So Arsenal are second in that race, in that part, saying that we don't really concede many chances that lead to a high chance of goals. So that's where it's kind of happening. But yes, there are things that the players aren't quite as fluid. They're not at their brilliant, sharp best. But this kind of reminded me of what happened last year. I remember Rich saying to me, Bukayo Saka not looking great at the start of the season. He wasn't as sharp, and that was last year. And then only after, probably about September time, we got back to our fluid best. Same with Odegaard. Martinelli in our last 2 games has been poor. And these are some of our key players who are top goal scorers last year. So yeah, I don't really think Arteta is doing too much, to be quite honest. I think he's just trying to build something that makes us different and more unpredictable for the end of the season.
I don't see this Partey right back on what formation? You said 3-2-2, bro. What the hell is that?
That's in possession. It's just, Partey just drops.
Bro, I'm telling you, football's turning into some weird inverted right angles and
trigonometry and all this thing, fam.
Yeah,
too much numbers is going on, bro.
No, you know what?
Do you think you set up the same way against us at the weekend?
No, because I think
inshallah.
No, because it's all against teams that will just sit back and try and counter-attack us. That's what it's trying to do. You guys won't do that. I saw how you played against Spurs. You press them. We'll have I think Gabriel will come back in anyway for that sort of fixture, because he played against Manchester City, and
like Bozo jeans, yeah.
That's a big
You know what I would say? you guys know I don't rate Kai Havertz, yeah, but I don't think he was the main issue on the weekend.
No,
I think he's just an easy target. I think there were a lot of players worse than him.
100%.
But you know what? To be fair, even though I dissed the formation, they created a lot of chances. But yeah, I can't lie to it. That first goal, Ramsdale, I don't know what's going with him.
But that was, once again, he got caught out of position because of that he's instructed to be high up the pitch, you know, to stop any of those long balls. Like, that's what I hate seeing from Arsenal fans, is saying, oh, this formation is easy to bypass and get long balls. Bro, how many teams have scored from a long ball? How many long balls did Palace do against us? None. Anderson was trying to ping it out all the time. He didn't create any chances. Forrest didn't create any chances with a long ball. Never the Fulham. Yeah, it's just mad. But yeah,
Bravo, y'all just need to start Partey at right back, fam. That's the saving grace for us, fam. Put that guy there, that inverted stuff, and that's what we want to see, bro.
He won't be there.
I
He
think,
won't be
I think
there.
Bro, he needs to be
someone
there,
mentioned
fam.
it
He
in
needs
chat.
to.
Listen, we need to see that, bro. Party.
That's
versus
what,
Rashford.
bro. That's what we hoping for. We need to see that.
Well,
Yeah,
he
bro.
won't
That
be
rave
there.
will go up in flames, fam. That rave is not going to be good.
Well, knowing Ten Hag, he might put Johnny Evans on left wing, innit? So
Oh my god.
Whoever your left back is up against now announced PFA Young Player of the Year, Bukayo Saka, should be interesting.
PFA
Just
who?
had to get that in
Oh,
there.
that's Dalo, you know. I just remember. Oh, for flame's sake.
Might be Cucurella. Go on, Leo. Go on, Leo.
Nah,
That's
Bun
a
Leo,
Kai Havertz
man.
thing.
Leo's having too much fun today, bro. What the hell is this, fam?
Lads, it's my pleasure, man. Anyone that don't work for our club, straight there, bruv.
You know, Leo.
Hobnob. No? All right. Go on.
I think you should move straight to your kit of the week, classic kit of the week.
Kit of the week. I don't even think we've got it loaded up, have we?
Did you
Usually
put
I
Victor
would
up?
show it, but I don't think it's on the overlay.
It's
One
not
job,
looking
lad.
good, bro.
I sent it to you lot. One job, and you still ain't done it. Let me just
Leo,
get it
you
out
might have to
now.
do an audio description of this kit.
Oh, wait, I got it.
It looks like every other
We
Palace
can't
player
work
is.
with that.
That was Leo's kit of the week. What year is that? Rich?
1991 season. The
91.
most, it's
Me and
Palace's
Tariq were
probably
even
most.
born then, you know.
It's Palace's most.
Neither were you, Vibes.
That's what. No, me and Tariq, we weren't born then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
good.
Yeah, it's
Palace's
the infamous
most successful
FA Cup kit.
season. Yeah, it's it wasn't the FA Cup, was it though?
Yeah, it's got it. Yeah,
Also, one other team I wanted to touch on quite quickly. Have you lot been surprised by the impact that Ange's had at Spurs? Because a lot of people obviously were expecting them to struggle.
Boy, that impact is looking sour
Nah,
right now.
from the stuff I was reading, I did expect there to be a quick change in style of play.
Yeah. But are you surprised by what you've seen? Like, because I've been quite impressed with them. They're
No,
playing
because
attractive
Richarlison's still a bozo, so I'm not surprised at that
You
one.
know what, yeah? You know what? I don't know if you're gonna agree with this, yeah. The way I see it, yeah, Spurs are gonna look entertaining, yeah, but there's gonna be some games where there's gonna be like 5-4, or they're gonna lose big, bro.
Oh no, they're gonna listen. Remember, us in
Because
the
the
first
way
half
they're
again.
playing, bro, you see the way they're attacking? Some team is going to dismantle that.
100%.
Now, really, just remember us against them. If we were clinical, we would have slapped them in the first half.
2-0 up in the first half, easy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But right now, it's not looking good against Fulham, though.
No, Realist is right though, but I think Spurs will take that in their first season with Ange though, because remember this is Spurs, yeah, and no disrespect, this is what they're known for. The best thing was they played good football, all throughout their Premier League time. So when they went to the Conte Mourinho style, they had to win because that was completely away from what Spurs have been built on, and what Spurs fans like going to Spurs, because why else would you want to go to Spurs? Unfortunately, they don't win trophies. But yeah,
I mean, you're not wrong.
it's good, decent
Not
football.
wrong.
Madison's looking good. Madison,
He looks like he's enjoying his football.
I've
The
seen the link with
superstar.
Brennan Johnson, which would be a weird one.
Yeah,
Would you
yeah,
make
he's
that
a
for the
weird
kit?
one. And so with
50
Chelsea,
million. 50
Chelsea
million.
linked them as well. To be fair, but yeah,
But the who on Chelsea linked to?
yeah,
they're
You
linked
go
to everyone,
hospital,
innit?
bro. If someone gives birth here on their birth certificate, Chelsea gonna sign you in 18 years.
yeah.
They put in a down payment, bro. That same day, down
Yeah, they're going to
payment.
show their interest in it. Yeah, it's one of them
Bro,
ones.
Todd Bowley's just a midwife these days.
In terms of the relegation battle, Obviously, we know that the promoted teams are going to struggle, but of the established ones, I think Everton and Wolves is looking dangerous for them. Would you guys agree?
Yeah. Come on, Everton. Don't fail me this year. Come on. Time to go down. Come
Who've they
on.
signed? They've recently signed
Beto.
someone, haven't they?
Beto, good decent
Beto
striker.
from
Hey,
Udinese,
Leo,
6'4".
The
absolute
Udinese brother,
unit.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
good player, yeah. I like him.
Did someone just call me?
Yeah, Leo, this is where we come to you, bro. You are our correspondent for all things Serie A. So Beto from Udinese, on his way to Everton. What can we
Yeah,
expect?
very good player. Udinese striker, very good striker. And I'd say from a movement point of view, he's big, he's strong.
So is it a like for Calvert-Lewin? Would you say, just
Bro,
without the
he's
injuries?
gonna be fit.
Not
That's
on
the
your
big
Nelly,
difference.
bro. Like Beto actually is lethal in front of goal. And he scored some absolute bangers for Udinese as well. So, and you got to think Udinese, they're not the Di Natale Quagliarella days. This is Udinese nowadays, but he's been very prolific. So don't start with me, Tariq.
Sorry, I loved it.
Do you know
Alright.
what
And he's
I hope
he's
he's
6'4" as well, Leo. So
he's a
does he
beast,
make
bro.
use of that frame? Yeah. Is he an aerial threat?
Yeah, man,
I
they
hope
might as well
he's
shove
top.
him in goal because their goalkeeper's crap. Everton's Pickford. He's Pickford, mate. He's more like he looks like this man, toothpick, bro. That's what he's like.
Mad.
That's him,
Mad.
You
mate.
gotta start giving me some points. Loser Pickford.
No, hopefully he flops though.
No, I don't think he will.
Nah, he's a good player, man.
He's not-
Hopefully, he has a
Richarlison.
relegation release clause in his contract when he goes.
Think about Richarlison.
him,
That's the
so.
kind of player they're getting, but without being so rubbish.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
attitude
yes.
problems and all of that as well. Everything's fine.
Right,
Not
yeah,
better,
None of the
yeah.
attitude of Richarlison.
Oh,
Yeah, I think someone
just
told me that he's got a tattoo of himself on his back.
Yeah, he's got a Maradona himself, and I think it's Ronaldo.
oh, you know about
Not
Richarlison?
R9, bro.
Oh, no,
Nah,
it's
nah.
R9, yeah.
Have you
It's
seen the
R9
Spurs kit
Neymar.
announcement? Come on. The Spurs
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I saw that trending earlier today. Yeah, I had to send it in the group
Oh,
chat.
the
I was like,
pigeon.
what is
Oh
this?
my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Nah, that's so memeable, bro. Like, if he flops this season, it's over for them.
Yeah, exactly the Lil Yo-Yo. When Leo said Di Natale, I remember those days, but that guy was sick, you know.
Di Natale was sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
He
watching
scored a
that.
beautiful hat trick, man. They were all bangers, man.
And he's one of the.
Vibes. Do you know who Di Natale is, though, Vibes?
Toto
Yeah,
Di
Italian
Natale, man.
striker.
What a player, bro.
No, Vibes should know who that is. Like,
All
because
right, Italian striker, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
he was quite prolific into his 30s.
And he was
There
good
were
at
man
FIFA.
like
He was good on
there were
FIFA
man
as
like
well.
Mika Lee back in the day. See, I know, bro.
Mika Lee,
Nicholas,
Palermo.
Man, no,
He's Mikuli, man.
Ice nose, Mika Lee.
Wow.
The front man.
We're talking about FIFA here. We're not talking about real life, right?
Nah, FIFA.
Because if you want to
Say
talk about
something
FIFA,
now
you might
on
as well have
digital
Jovinko
platform.
on the right, because Jovinko is sick on FIFA, but not very good in the real life.
Yeah, Giovenko was a bad man in all the games, you know.
Mate, it
Low
was all
centre of
about
gravity
one
and that.
player. If you're talking about Champions League, it's Obafemi Martins, bro. That pace was just
Yeah, original pace merchant, that brother.
him and Balotelli.
Certain guys saying that he was 19 when he weren't. Speak.
Yo.
Thank you,
it's
Lady
a
Yo-Yo.
madness.
I do, Lady Yo-Yo. Thank you. They all doubt me.
But
man.
yeah, to wrap things up today, though, guys, to bring it to the last point, usually we like to end on a segment we like to call Vibes' Crackhead of the Week. So, Vibes, take it away. Who's your nomination for Crackhead
What's
of the
his
Week?
name again? Jose Bundegrabber Paella, or I don't know what his name is. Yeah? But
Yeah, that weird, brother.
yeah, you see that creep, yeah, bro. It's mad. Like, firstly, it's a World Cup final, yeah. There's mad cameras on you. And why are you grabbing a head?
I think Leo, before the stream began, coined the name. What was it?
Paella Pouncer, bruv.
Paella Pouncer. That's
Hence
what
the
we call it.
Paella in the background, bruv.
Luis Rubias, I think his name is. Absolute waste, man.
Yeah, we're gonna call
Paella
him Louis
Pouncer.
Grabbers from now
Waste,
on.
man.
That's what we're calling him.
Yeah. Completely took away from what should have been, a historic moment for the Spanish women's team. Craziness.
Dumb gal throat, like, brother, what are you doing?
Bro, and then
Nah.
he claimed she was okay with it, and then apparently she was on Instagram saying I didn't want it to happen, and then
I mean, listen,
Now, he's refusing to
so
resign.
many conflicting reports, Vibes. When you actually hear his statement, saying it was consensual, but then you run the footage back where he's literally got both hands around her face, like she can't do nothing.
Bro, it's like he's doing. Remember that Grey Carly movie he used to do when he used to pick you up with 2 hands?
Yeah, it was like that. It was crazy, bro. Like, she was just locked in. Poor thing couldn't move.
He was gonna give her a choke slam, bro. He's different.
How dare he claim it's consensual? Like when he's literally just went boom.
That guy is a fool, bro. He needs to allow it. Yeah,
no, it's crazy. Also, the Spanish FA need to take some blame as well, man, because they tried to back him as well, innit? So that's a madness. Initially,
he's an entanglement,
they put out a statement on her behalf initially, saying that it was consensual, and then she had to come out and say, "No, they're putting words in my mouth. Like I didn't say none of that."
Bro, imagine that's probably the best moment of her career, yeah, and
to have it overshadowed by something like this, it's so ridiculous.
Now some bunda grabbing perverts ruined it.
It's just
Ayala Pouncer, bruv, come on.
Absolutely ridiculous. Like, had it been a men's final, would you think he would have acted the same way? Would he have done the same thing?
Are you mad?
I prefer not to speak because I don't want to say something.
We touched up Ferran Torres like that, bro.
Let me go on mute for this section here.
Yeah, because usually the crackhead of the week is reserved for like a Premier League incident or Premier League footballer, but special occasion today.
See, Leo Yo was right. He said he was moving like his carnival.
I was thinking chorizo.
Now, there's some people that like players and such have been very outspoken about it, saying that they're not going to play again for like Spain and that. Fair play to them. Fair play to them.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep an eye on that to see exactly what actions
you have to stand for something, man.
The debrief in the changing rooms would have been very interesting after all of that, to be honest, and just that how, because obviously at that period of time you probably don't consolidate your thoughts, but you just think you've got to be a mentalist to even think that is okay, and it's not okay. 100%.
Yeah, and then to double down and try and justify it, bro, and play it off like it's nothing. It's mad.
It's like he just just mental.
Bro, that guy's gonna say he has mental health issues next week. I'm telling you.
Yeah, next Donald Trump, bro.
He's gonna say it, bro. I'm telling you, he's gonna say this nonsense next week, bro. Just to get it off of this, bro. Because he's moving mad.
He's mental health. And he shouldn't. He's just. I can't.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. Just as women's football picks up as well.
Yeah, and then this happened. That's what I'm saying. The biggest moment of her football career, yeah. And
his mum's starving herself in church. All right, so she's not having the holy.
Yeah, good. What does she think is Ramadan or something? Is she mad?
She's not having no body of Christ. She'll go home.
She's doing a fast for pervert or something.
I mean, hip hop geek. Yeah, man said they're an entanglement, fam. I mean, based on the agendas, fam. I'm just saying, fam. What if though?
I mean, he could be in it, but then it's not really an entanglement if you're doing it on live TV, innit?
Entanglement? Did you fall into her face?
No, you see what happened was the medal was so heavy from the trophy and that
it
leaned her towards him.
Like, it was mad, bro.
Yeah, bro. The lights were in his eyes. He didn't know what he was doing.
You know what? Let's be honest here. The men's World Cup going. We had Salt Bay moving like a crackhead, fan. Wanted to go up there holding man trophy.
Why was Salt Bay there in the first place, bro?
Exactly, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, another topic.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that because honestly, there were so many, shall we say, football laws that were broken in regards to touching the World Cup.
Yeah, why is he there, fam?
I liked how they had a tailor-made robe ready for Messi, though.
That was very interesting as well. Wasn't it?
That was interesting.
It was like he was wearing a nightgown, and I'm fully like committed to other religions, but bro, it was so see-through. I was just like, where the hell did you get that from, bro? Just look like she's just done it properly, not like see-through like that as well.
But anyways, guys, let's go around and shout out socials. Rich, where can the people find you, bro?
Hiding as it stands, we're losing 2-0 to Plymouth. We never take the Carabao Cup seriously. Eagle Eye Football, Crystal Palace content. Yeah, come check us out, people.
Vibes.
Listen,
can we find
just here, innit? Just subscribe to all the Monday Mia Rage, Realist, Tariq, and KG, obviously.
Tariq, where can the people find you, bro?
Nah, big up, man. Big up to the panel each and every time as well. You can find me Tariq Talks, and the spelling's there. The link's in the description as well. Or
what shows have you got coming up this week?
Oh,
have
yeah.
you got
I've got
a
a
busy
Premier
week
League.
ahead?
I got a Premier League preview show coming up. So yes, and deadline day, that should be interesting. So it's not just Arsenal content, plenty of other Premier League stuff as well. So yeah, and we'll be talking about the Arsenal Manchester United game.
Leo.
Find me in any good Spanish restaurant. No, I'm joking. I'm on here. Sorry.
I noticed that you were
sorry,
munching as well. So yeah,
That's
from
right,
next week
exactly.
onwards, we might have to have a new segment, guy. What is Leo eating?
Mate, I just had it. It was actually quite nice. I had a bit of fish tonight. Sorry, I was having my dinner as well. Yeah, usually here on Tuesday nights. And any chats with you guys.
You know, Leo, keep it clean, fam.
Yeah, it was fish, man. It was haddock, bro. It was decent. You lot are dirty minded. It's not my fault, is it?
I just saw Rich's face as soon as you said it, and then I already know Realist's reaction. Yo, Realist, where can the people find you, bro?
Yeah, man. Realist United on everything. Realist_United on everything. YouTube, Twitch, everything.
Yeah,
it's the same and
follow
everything.
him up. Yeah. It's international break next week. But we may be back. To do some fun stuff. If not, it will be back to the review the week after.
We'll be talking about our review, won't we?
Yes, we will be doing that.
Oh yeah,
too.
after we beat Arsenal, yeah.
Actually, don't go anywhere, T. How about you give us a prediction for the weekend, and we can discuss that next week.
4-1.
4-1. What?
Kick him off the stream, fam.
But wake up, innit? Wake up.
4-1.
Dallas has scored. It's 2-1 now.
For the people watching, listen. That 8-2 was a very traumatic moment in T's life, and he's been looking for revenge ever since.
Here we go.
Oh, we'll all lock a prediction down, innit?
I'm just saying, Richarlison scored a goal for Spurs, people.
I'm going to quickly say 3-1 Arsenal, and that's it.
Thank you, vibes.
3-1, bro.
3-1 to who?
3-1. 3-1 to who, Leo?
No, I'm saying I'm listening to what he's saying. 3-1, bro.
Leo William.
Stoke are winning 5-1. Sorry. Go on.
Nah, bro. Can't let Arsenal. Nah.
Really?
Not them, man, bro. Nah, not them,
Yo.
man, bro.
Really? It's prediction for the United Arsenal, man.
Just don't embarrass us, fam. Don't embarrass us, fam.
That's your only prerequisite, yeah? Just don't embarrass us.
Yeah, bro. Don't embarrass us, fam.
Where's it at? Emirates or OT?
Emirates.
Yeah. Don't embarrass us, fam.
And we haven't won there for like 4 years.
Yeah, it's been time.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's been long.
Only
fam.
because of the
Please,
defensive and actually midfield issues. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to go for a draw. I think it'll be 1-1.
At this point, I'll take a draw, bro.
Yeah, realist, we still need your prediction. Don't go anywhere.
I just said it, bro. Don't embarrass us, fam.
Don't embarrass us. Was
in trouble.
Man said our defense is in trouble and catch it. Nah.
Aye. All right. We'll catch you next week, folks. Take care.
Peace.